YouTube, it's your boy, I'm the Native 253. I was not trying to have this on the next clip because I hate having two separate clips, part one, part two. I hate doing that because not a lot of people are gonna watch the second part, or they're gonna try to watch the ending but not the first part type shit. So I hate doing that. But this is the end of this clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Ah! Yeah, I do what I'm good at. I know I could dunk and lay that bitch up. Let me do that. I know I could post you up and then drop step your bitch ass. Let me do that. If I got the open three, I ain't gonna force that shit. But if it's open, yeah, let me get that type shit. But you ain't gonna see me out here shooting like Kristaps Porzingis or Cat, bro. I know I'm not good like that. Plus, it's on Hall of Fame, bro. They not letting a motherfucker shoot like that. Brick don't even have rebound. Nope. Nope. Hell no. Hell, hey, we scored a hundo. We scored a hundo. There's only been one game where we didn't score a hundo, and the Knicks, I think the Knicks held us to 99, exactly. Now I see why people say, like, if you hit get up to 120, like you're doing shit on Hall of Fame. Like, I've only been up to 100, like 115, 120 once on Hall of Fame. I think. We'll check after this, bro. But see, jersey swap with Karl-Anthony Towns. That wasn't Cat. So you had me outperform Cat, but he wasn't even playing? You already said I couldn't get Cat's jersey because I didn't have more assists or more points. That was the game Cat went off. What are you talking about? And we gotta play Cat next. Of course. Bro, yeah, Cat went off 35-17, but he got GOAT. He got that GOAT thing that they be getting. What was I looking at? I was talking about something. 18. Paolo had 18. Franz don't like scoring, bro. He's like, let me go in, let me use my height, and let me pass that shit out. You guys can't do that no more, bro. They're in the passing lanes like a bitch, bro. Look, Brook Lopez, bitch ass. 4 steals. Like, this is our problem every game. If these steals weren't there, we'd have no issue, bro. Because all those steals, that's points off turnovers, bro. What do they get? Points off turnovers. It doesn't show. So we have 14 turnovers, and I guarantee they scored every one. Second chance points, 4. No, that's cap because points off turnovers like second chance points. We shot 38% from 3, but it's only because I was lights out. Not from the 3. I was lights out from the field goal percentage, and that helped us make 3s. We're not gonna be shooting hella 3s a game no more. We were leading, but we ain't about to do that because it's Hall of Fame. I don't know how many times I could stress that. I'm pretty sure people are gonna get tired of me saying that, but a lot of people be asking, like, they care, it matters. This wasn't on Hall of Fame. This was like my very first game. They didn't let me play the whole game. I only got to play 32 minutes. And in this game, 33, like, my minutes were starting to go up. I'm like, all right, bet, okay, so they're gonna let me do it. But I would have had more points, but I was trying to get Paolo going. I was trying to get Franz going. At that time, I was able to, but for some reason, Franz didn't play that's Moritz. Franz didn't, he didn't play the whole game. That was before I could adjust the minutes. And then we beat Chicago by 180, and then you'll notice right here. So this was the last All-Star game, and then all the rest of these were on. What is it? Rookie. Started on rookie. Played hella games on rookie. Bumped it up to semi-pro because I kept saying I'm gonna go up as we get better. So I did, and then I bumped it up to pro, and then it was on All-Star, and I played the Hawks on All-Star. But then I remember motherfuckers saying that they don't like watching my career unless you play on Hall of Fame, and then they want to see the proof that you playing on Hall of Fame. So I'm like, bet. So after the Hawks game, I'm like, all right, so we're gonna throw this bitch on Superstar and see how that works. Cause I looked on Google, I said, what do most people play on? Superstar. Most people play on Superstar unless they're a YouTuber or a comp player, or like they do this shit for a living, like I'm trying to, like I'm working towards. Then they play on Hall of Fame, but these motherfuckers play Superstar. So I played this bitch on Superstar. I've said it over and over and over. I don't know how many more times I can stress it, but I'm gonna get it to the point where motherfuckers don't gotta ask me because you already know. I said it so many times. This was on All-Star. Then we had a double back and we had to play him again. Superstar, Hall of Fame. Tatum got his GOAT status, so he should have snapped. He low-key did. He was starting to cook. But he didn't have no help. He had no help. Garza had 18 points because he had 11 to start the game off, because it's my first Hall of Fame game, bro. So I was trying to figure this shit out. I was so pissed that Garza was getting shit. I was pissed that Jaylen Brown, JB, had 5 steals the whole game. Tatum had 4. Like, I get you guys are defensive minded, but you guys are not that godly. There's no way in hell you guys are that godly, bro. Superstar, played them motherfuckers on Superstar. JB was in the passing lanes like a bitch, bro. Oh, I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I was pissed. Then I played the Blazers. I'm like, all right, bet it's gonna be a walkthrough. It low-key was. It was easy. We led the whole game. Not once did we lose the lead. Where's it? Where did they show the biggest lead? Yeah, biggest lead, 30 points. So they did lead. They led for one, like a little bit. 3 points. Mama. Here, baby. Look. There you go. Oh, yeah. So I guess they did have a lead. I didn't know they had a lead. But it was like so small it didn't count type shit. Like, the beginning of the game. They led by 3, so I guess it counts because it's in the books. It's in the books. They played me 43 minutes this game. That's what's up, bro. But I had 53, 28, 9, 8 blocks. 47, 39, 8 blocks. 56, 40, 4, 5 blocks. Like, Hall of Fame ain't stopping me, bro. The Knicks, bro, I only had, oh, that was them. I was gonna say I only had 17 boards. I had 27 boards, but only 3 blocks. So that's what brought my block average down. And there's a reason why I was going back and showing y'all this. Why? Then where is it, bro? There was a game where we only made 4 threes. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing, I think. 14, 13, 10. Okay, so yeah, no, that's cap. I was looking at the free throws, and then I was looking at the 3-pointer, I put them together, and I said, we only made 4 threes? Bro, oh, I was hot, bro. I thought we only made 4 threes. Nah, we've been averaging a good amount. Not what we used to, what we're accustomed to. See, the Warriors, we only made 8. And then made 11 against the Clippers. Like, we're used to making 36 of them motherfuckers out of 52. We're used to making 39 of them motherfuckers out of 54. Like, we were used to shooting that bitch. Like, I was KD all day. He step back 3. all fucking day. But then I came back to earth because I turned the difficulty up. I can't step. I can, but it ain't gonna go in. I can still do all that. It just ain't gonna go in. So I'd rather it go in and let's get the dub. Yeah, you can see that I still had the difficulty up. Yeah, or down. I mean, yeah, 34. I think this was one of the All-Star games. Yeah, you can see a huge drop off. 44 threes. This is 44 threes a game. And then we had 34. Then we have 41. 41. 10. That's a huge drop off. We don't even shoot 41 threes in a game no more. Oh, we shot 42 against the Celtics, but I was trying to get my guys going. I was trying to get them going, bro. Our percentage, 3-point percentage is gonna go back down. We were shooting godly numbers, but it's gonna go back down. As a team, it's gonna go back down. Because I'm carrying us, bro. And I don't shoot threes. So when your star player isn't shooting threes, bro, that's gonna take a big hit. We made 15 against Rockets, only 8 against the Warriors, bro. They were switching like no fucking other, bro. We only made 11 against the Clippers. Like, we gotta start getting that shit up, my guy. You guys gotta start making your fucking shots, bro. It sucks because they're supposed to be progressing as we go, but they're degressing. They're going down. Jace is gonna be a high overall when I'm done with him. Shout out Jace Richardson. He's gonna be a high overall. Jet, bro, hopefully you start ISO sniper. 3-point shot hunter. Jet, you're not an ISO sniper. Imposing athlete. So what are you good at though? So you are a defender that's not good at defense. Alright, bet. Crashing versatile defender. I really need him in the game, but he cannot play offense. They leave him open all game, bro. I need somebody that we can rely on. 3-point layup artist. Dang. So we do need to play De Silva. Crafty stretch 5 cleaner. Rim reaping power finisher. What'd you just do? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where were they at, mama? Where'd you grab it? From where? Where was it? Where was it, baby? Where'd you grab it? You're not in trouble, mama. I want to know where it came from. But yeah, we gotta end that video. We're gonna start the next one. I forgot I didn't end it yet, but that's the end of that shit. This is the squad I gotta deal with right now. I should have picked my squad, but instead I let 2K pick who needed me most. But I was gonna go to OKC or the Celtics or the Lakers because Bron's about to retire, bro. So I wanted to play one last year with him because he might retire next year. Everybody's talking like he's gonna retire. So I was trying to get one last season with him, bro, because I usually go to Lakers. I've been to Milwaukee with the point guard. I've been to Pistons with the point guard. And that's crazy. I went to the Pistons, and then the following year they drafted fucking Cade Cunningham. This goes along that shit that I'm talking about where, like, I'll make a player at a certain position, and then that team the next year will draft that position. Like, I went to Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the quarterback. The following year, they go get Tom Brady, and they win the Super Bowl. I won the Super Bowl with them, too, mind you. I didn't call the fact that Dame Lillard was gonna go to Milwaukee, but I knew somebody was because I made a point guard and I went to Milwaukee a couple years ago. And then I made a shooting guard and went to Timberwolves, and then they got Anthony Edwards. I'm not like no future teller, but it, like so watch the Magic, Orlando Magic. They're about to get a big. They're gonna get a big. I don't know why it works like that, but it's been working like that. When I made a big with the Warriors a couple years ago, they got Boogie. Wasn't a big deal or nothing, but still like it's weird, bro. Trying to think all the MYCAREERs I made. Oh, my first ever year, or my second year playing, my bad, mamas. I made a point guard and I went to I don't know what you just did. I made a point guard and I went to the Suns because D-Book needed a guard. He needed a point guard. And then they ended up getting CP3. That was the year they got CP3. That was the year that, and then that was the year they got Kevin Durant. Like, they got CP3 and then Kevin Durant, and then they made the playoffs. I was like, bro, like, everything that I be doing on my game be coming to life. It's weird. But, football, I made a linebacker. They went and got Seahawks. Made a linebacker. They went and got Ernest Jones. Made a quarterback. They went and got Jalen Milroe. I made a wide receiver with the Chiefs. They went and got Xavier Worthy. I made a running back with the Cowboys. They went and got they dude. I forgot who they got, but they got somebody. What was the other team I made? Oh, Falcons. I made a quarterback with the Falcons and brought them to the Super Bowl, all that shit. They drafted Michael Penix the following year. Trevor Lawrence. I made a quarterback. They drafted Trevor Lawrence the following year. That was one of the, I think that was the first year I played Madden, where I actually like made a play and went through with it and all that. Mama, quit doing that. You're gonna wake them up, BB. Oh, watch out. Here, let's Daddy get you some food. We're gonna go get you something to eat. Alright, like, comment, and subscribe to the end of that video. It went into a little more than I was trying to do, but these motherfuckers need to start scoring, bro. On Brody, they need to start scoring. Because this shit ain't it, bro. They're trying to lay it up all game. Like, I get you guys have a high layup, but the NBA don't play defense. They play, oh, I'm gonna crash, you swing, you go that way, I'm gonna do this, and I'm not gonna be on my man, but I'm gonna play this lane. So if you come, I got you, but my guy's gonna swing over there, and that guy's gonna rotate, and that guy's gonna, like, it's a fucking circle, bro. They don't play man defense. Like Park expects you to play man. Everybody expects you to play man defense. If you don't play man defense, bro, like, what are you doing out there? Dang. So we got a shooter at every spot. Even our worst player can shoot. Wow. Suggs is our best defender. What happened, mama? Yeah, I know, we're gonna go get something to eat. Suggs is our best perimeter defender, then it's Anthony Black, then it's Jonathan Isaac. A couple years ago, if they weren't hating on Jonathan Isaac because he's been injured, he would have been the top defender on the Orlando Magic still. I believe that he is still the top defender on the Orlando Magic. If you give them a fucking playtime and he's healthy, yeah. You can throw Paolo at the you can slide everybody down. Desmond, you're gonna have to come off the bench. We're gonna have Isaac playing the power forward. We're gonna have Paolo Banchero at the small forward, and you're gonna have Franz at the shooting guard. Jalen Suggs at the guard. That's what I would run. Right now they got Wendell Carter, so you could work with that. Like in real life, I'm talking about, not in the game, because in the game they got me, so I ain't gotta worry about it big. But like in real life, bro, like all because he's been out of the league for a couple years. He's still there, but he's just been injured. Like he tore something, he pulled something, and like he ain't been the same since, type shit. But all these other motherfuckers, bro, like what? No perimeter defense. No perimeter defense. No perimeter defense. No perimeter. Do we got Colorado and you can't play defense? What? Well, he did. I'm pretty sure he started at Stanford. Wasn't it? Stanford? De Silva. Where'd you go to? Because it's 4 years at Stanford. And then he went to Colorado. But this shit right here is weak, bro. 68 and 66? Like, bro, you're basically saying Paolo is just an offensive player. Nah, shit. Alright, I gotta end this shit because they're gonna start their barking and they're not gonna stop. Alright, like, I'm gonna subscribe you.